Welcome to episode 11 of my old school RuneScape progression series. If you guys are enjoying this series so far, please feel free to like and subscribe. I've left a link for the full playlist in the description below. Anyway, let's get into the video. So, where the last episode ended off, I just finished Recipe for Disaster and I got the antique lamp. So I don't know what I'm going to throw it on exactly, but just kind of playing around here with the Grand Exchange, trying to make a little bit of money and stuff like that. I'm going to throw this on agility, why not? It's one of those annoying ones to get 20,000 XP on. So anyway, there's 60 agility too, so that's actually pretty good. Now I can use the Sears Village one. But anyway, the goals for this episode are actually going to be pretty chill compared to what they were in the last episode. I'm just going to try to do some diaries and stuff like that, and then I'll kind of see where I go from there. But yeah, I'm just gonna do some diaries, maybe like Lumbridge and Varrock and stuff like that, and yeah, we'll go from there. Really quickly though, before I start doing some of the diaries and stuff, I'm gonna actually do something that I should have done probably months ago, and that is farming runs. I don't know why I've waited so long to get these going. I think the reason for that is just simply because my goal so early on was just to get Recipe for Disaster done, and something that I didn't fully anticipate. I thought it was going to be a bit easier than it has been so far is just maintaining a bond. Having to every 2 weeks know that I have to have about 5 mil saved up just to maintain the membership. I didn't think it was going to be as difficult as it was. I mean, it's not difficult. It's just a lot more time consuming than I thought. I feel like of the 2 weeks, I'm probably spending at least a few of those days just making the money back, like just so I can continuously have the bond. I'm going to start runecrafting soon too, because I think that's going to make it a lot easier. But I'm just kind of right now organizing myself. I'm just going to use this compost on the, what is it called? Like the endless compost or whatever. I'm just going to start some farming runs. I'm going to start kind of getting other stats going. Now that Recipe for Disaster is done, I'm going to take a break and all that stuff, like probably take a break from questing and stuff like that for a little bit. And just kind of take it easy, maybe do some easier skilling and stuff like that, at least for a little bit. And yeah, we'll see where I go from there. But like I said before, I just want this to be a really chill episode. Just, you know, take it easy for me anyway, just because the last episode had, or the last, I guess it was in 2 parts, but there was just so much going on. But yeah, this episode, I'm going to keep it pretty easy. So it's actually been a little while since I've done a farming run. So I'm just going to stick with doing some tree runs. I'm going to use this patch over here in Varrock. I'll probably go to Falador and Lumbridge, and there's a few other ones, but yeah, I'm going to keep it pretty basic for now and just try to get my farming level up as much as I can. I'm not going to show farming runs like that often because it's not the most exciting content, but I guess because this is the first farming run that I'm going to do on the account, I'll kind of show like all the patches that I go to, and then other than that, I'll probably just show like farming levels here and there, which will just kind of be randomly like sprinkled in throughout the other clips because farming levels come so randomly. But anyway, yeah, I'm also going to do this Lumbridge one. I'm just trying to think about the other ones that I used to do, because I know that there's quite a few, and I do want to get 65 farming, because once I get 65 farming, the farming guild will actually be kind of useful. I feel like, I know you can go into it at like 45, but you can't really do anything until you actually have 65. But anyway, here in Falador too, I think there's a patch up here. I think there's a bunch more. I might have to go in the OSRS wiki and try to find some more. Anyway, I feel like you get the gist of what I'm doing. I'm just showing 3 patches that I'm going to. I'm sure there's more. Anyway, to make a long rambling story here short, I'm starting farming runs, and then I'm going to get to doing some diaries. Another one that I forgot, so I'm happy I looked it up, was over here in the Gnome Stronghold. I think there's actually a fruit tree patch over here as well, but I don't have the level for fruit trees quite yet, so I think just up here there is another tree patch. There was also another one back in Falador that I just didn't show in the clip. I totally ran by it, so I also went back there and planted another one there. And then there's also this one. Yeah, I think this is going to be the final one I'm going to use for now. But anyway, I'm actually going to get into doing some diaries, I guess, now, because yeah, why not? Okay, I was kind of kidding before. I think I'm actually going to do a herb run and a bush run. I guess it's still a farming run, but I'm going to go plant some of those because I think I've kind of left a couple of stats, like Hunter is one of those, just kind of like, no, I haven't been training them when I should have been, so they're getting really low, so I need to do what I can here. I'm just going to buy some of these teleports because this will get me near the one of the bush spots near the Champions Guild. I feel like Hunter's another one that I just haven't really worked on that much in my life, my life with RuneScape, because I've literally been playing RuneScape for probably more than half my life. Yeah, so farming runs are something that I actually enjoy doing. It's something I can pretty easily do. I still really need to get into birdhouse runs because that is like the one stat that is just kind of really slacking. I think farming will catch up pretty quickly, but anyway, I just had to cut because I forgot my compost bucket. So I've done that actually quite a few times in this farming run. I think a lot of them have actually been edited out, or I likely will edit a lot of them out because I keep forgetting little things and having to restart a bunch of it, and I feel like it's just not worth putting it in the final edited video. I don't even know at this point. I'm rambling. I feel like that's what I'm good at doing when I don't know exactly what I'm going to say or what I'm going to do. So anyway, so I'm going to start doing some of the diaries now. I'm going to start with the RD Diary 1 because I can get the cloak. I can't believe I haven't done it yet, so I'm going to do it now. I already have the rusty swords in the bank, which I got so long ago at this point. But anyway, I'm going to start with some of these diaries now. Am I doing something wrong here? Why can't I literally can't do anything. Okay, I can move. But what's going on? I don't remember this. I feel like when I did this last time, it just like the boat sunk and then it was over. Am I supposed to do? Can I go up here? No. Okay. Is that a shark there? That's actually a shark out there. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Search? I literally can't do anything right now. Can I talk to him? No, I can't reach that. Okay, and apparently after just waiting long enough, it just ended, and I think that's what I needed to have done. It's not showing up there. Did I? Okay, no, it is, I think. Yeah, okay. It did, I think. Okay, good. Now the RD Easy Diary is done. I just talked to 2 Pints, I think is her name, and then she'll give me the RD Cloak 1, which has unlimited teleports to the monastery, I think, which is like just outside of Ardoin, which is always a really good teleport to have. It's also going to help with some of the farming runs because there's a bush patch just out there. I'll throw this on, I don't even know. I'm sure it's not worth very much XP. So I'm going to do the Lumbridge and Drainar Easy Diaries next because I have everything that I need to get that done. I've done everything for the Easy Diaries here. I just have to talk to this guy over here, and then that should complete this one. I honestly have no idea what the reward for this one is. Okay. Cool. I don't know what that is. I'll look it up later. But either way, the Drainar and Lumbridge Easy Diaries are done. So, I mean, I guess its benefits aren't that bad. I think, now looking here, I'm going to do the Varrock Easy Diaries next because, again, I think I have pretty much all the requirements for it. I think I have to do a couple of quests to get that one done. But I'm also looking here because, so I need to get the, what is it there? The Hard or Elite. So just the Hard Diaries done, and I can change my teleport from Camelot to Seer's Village, which will be nice because then it will make training agility a little bit easier. It does look like to get the Hard Diaries done for that one, I'm going to need like pretty much base 70 stats. So I think that's going to be kind of a next big term goal, I guess, is to get base 70 stats because that will definitely take some time to do, but it will be worth it for sure. Anyway, looking at them, yeah, it's all pretty doable. I think I like the diaries because I think they give you kind of like just different goals. Like, for example, getting these levels done is kind of nice goals to have. So if I get the Varrock Medium Diaries done, I can change the teleport to the Grand Exchange, which is absolutely huge. I feel like that will save me so much time because ultimately I usually use the Varrock teleport just to run to the Grand Exchange, so it's going to save me a lot of time. And I honestly have all the stats to do the Varrock Medium Diaries except 25 farming, which I'll be able to do. I need to do some quests. For the most part, they're pretty easy, and Enlightened Journey is very easy. I think the only one that I don't totally want to do, but I will do, is Garden of Tranquility. That's a super long one, but it will definitely be worth it to get that teleport. And for one of the diary requirements, I need to craft Earth Rune, but I need 9 Runecrafting, which I don't have. I think there's like a mini quest though that gives you like rate tool 9 Runecrafting. Which one is it here? It's like Enter the Abyss. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that right now, and that will be quick. There's Enter the Abyss done for level 11. Perfect. Okay, so that took like a few minutes, and now I can go and continue these diaries here. It's little things like this. So one of the tasks is to give bones to this stray dog, and I don't know, that feels kind of nice. I've always seen the stray dog, and I never knew what the dog was there for, but now I know, so that's cool. And there is the Varrock Easy Diaries done, so now I'm going to head back to Varrock here because I talked to a guy over near, I think the Agility Start course or something like that. It is, and I'm not sure what I get. It's like a chest piece, I think, armor, and I don't know what it does, and honestly, I never see people using it, so I don't fully know what it does, but anyway, that's fine. That is the Varrock Easy Diaries done. I'm sure this probably does something actually relatively useful. Does it give me any bonuses there? Oh, actually, not terrible. Okay, fair enough. Anyway, I'm going to continue working on these diaries. Once I inspect this tree here, that should be 25 farming, which is what I need to do Garden of Tranquility. Okay. Very close, but not quite so soon. Okay, and there's 25 farming just by replanting the tree. So now I should be able to do Garden of Tranquility because I think that was the only requirement. So I can now continue, let me check here. Yeah, 25 farming for Garden of Tranquility. Okay. I'm going to go continue doing that. But you know what? I'm going to continue this clue scroll. I couldn't do it before because I hadn't had Legends Quest started, but now I do. So I think I should be able to finish this hard clue here, which you never know. Maybe I'll get something good out of it. All right. And for some reason, I didn't know that I was actually going to have to fight somebody here. So yeah, I don't know how well this is going to go over. I might have to tell you out and then come back. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm out. As I teleport into Varrock, I'm noticing here that I can collect these battle staffs. I've seen people do this. I've never done this myself. Okay, so it's not here. I think there's a way, like, I'll get like a bunch of battle staffs that I can then sell back to the Grand Exchange for a profit, but I've never done it. So give me a second. So it's right here. So I just claim them here, and then I can buy 15 for 7,000 coins. I think I can buy more. I don't know what the max is. I only have 2K with me. It's probably not even going to let me buy them. Yeah, I need 105K for that, but that's fine. So basically, I think I can buy them here and then sell them back on the Grand Exchange for, like, honestly, an okay profit. I got some money at the bank now. I'm going to buy the 15. That was like 105K to buy those, and I'll definitely make money. Let me check here. So I bought them for 105K. And they're worth 125. So yeah, I just made like 20K profit to do like literally nothing. So I think you can do that every so often. So that's always just nice, like really passive income, I guess, in the background. Let's, I got some more stuff for this fight here. So I'm still wearing the Graceful so I can actually run there, but I have armor. So hopefully I'll be able to actually kill this guy now. Okay, I feel like he's still hitting really high on me. I'm running low on food. What is going on here? I've done so many boss battles in this game, and yet this Ceradon wizard is absolutely destroying me. I think I need to just bring more food. For some reason, I just didn't bring enough food. Let's try it again for the third time. Now that I brought a bunch of food, of course I don't need it. I'm also protecting from magic this time, which I probably should have been doing the whole time, and he barely hit me. Is this the end of the clue? Will I get the casket for that? Okay, I will. So let's see what I get here for this clue scroll. Let me just teleport out of here really quickly, and then I'm gonna open the casket. I also should probably drink an anti-poison so I don't die. So now I shouldn't die from poison. And let me check what's in here. And honestly, not much. I think I've gotten more for a medium clue scroll. I mean, I can just elk those. Master clue scroll book. Okay, that's not terrible, I guess. I mean, it's only worth 140K roughly. I'm gonna do Enlightened Journey right now. I'm gonna do this quest for many reasons. One, I do need it for the Varrock, one of the Varrock Diaries, like the medium, I assume. I also want to start doing Runecrafting, and it's the Enlightened Journey. Sorry, not the Garden of Tranquility. That quest will be really nice to get mud runes crafted because it gives you a really good teleport from Castle Wars right to Varrock, or just kind of outside of Varrock. So I'm gonna do that quest right now. I'm gonna get ready for it now. And there is Enlightened Journey done for like a bunch of XP and a bunch of stuff. But the main thing there is the balloon transportation access. That's the main reason I did the quest. It gives you a pretty good teleport, which will make crafting mud runes really nice, and that's a pretty profitable way. This outfit's actually kind of cool as well. But anyway, let's continue here. So now that the quest is done, I'm just gonna unlock, I guess, all the transportation methods now. And yeah, this is the main reason I did it. I mean, I can teleport so many places for just the price of like wood, so it's really nice. And then obviously just getting all that done, I have another task done for the Varrock Medium Diaries. I guess I'll do the quest that I've kind of been putting off for a little bit here, which is Garden of Tranquility. It's not even that bad of a quest. It's just really long, so that's why I'm just not super excited to do it. So those battle staffs actually reset pretty quickly, so that will actually be some pretty alright income, which is nice. This is also going to take forever for these things to grow, but anyway, I really have to push this statue all the way from here until Varrock. Like, am I literally going to be pushing this thing through Lumbridge? Where's my character going here? Okay, push it. There's no way, right? There's no way I'm actually pushing this all the way to Varrock. Okay, that's good. I really was not wanting to have to do that. Okay, so it does kind of teleport you there, which is nice. It's also funny that I just totally stole a statue out of the front of a castle. Apparently, I'm also just taking the statue in the middle of Falador, and apparently the guards just don't really care, so that's cool. Oh, wait, it says better not let the guards see me. Okay, so I'm actually going to try and steal it in a way where I won't be seen stealing a statue in the middle of Falador. Sure. Okay, so now let me just push this statue onto this ledge, and then is this the quest done? I feel like oh, did I just overshoot it? Oh no, okay, that actually worked. Okay, fair enough. The quest isn't done. I feel like I have to wait for everything to be finished here, but anyway, I think for the most part the quest is done. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait quite a while here for the final thing. It's so close, but it's taking what feels like forever. Garden of Tranquility done. I don't care about really any of the stats or whatever that I got for it. I just care about the fact that it's done, which is just required to continue this medium Varrock Diaries. Also 34 farming, not terrible. I'm glad that that's going up because that's something that I definitely want to start working on. So let me take a look here and see what I have left to do for the medium diaries. Not too much, to be honest. I have pretty much everything required. I have to do a Soul's Bane, so I'll go do that soon, and then for the most part, it's pretty much done. Well, it's not done, but at least I have the stat requirements to get pretty much everything done. So doing a Soul's Bane is actually going to be the first time that I'm wearing the Barrow's gloves to actually like kill any enemies. So that's kind of cool. It feels good to be wearing them for the first time. These weapons are honestly so fun to use. You just hit so ridiculously high with them. And it just feels kind of fun to use them, although I'm not hitting that high right now. Of course, while I'm recording, I'm not. All right, there's 42. That feels pretty good. They also just feel kind of satisfying to use. Honestly, it just feels so satisfying to be using this spear. I don't know why. It's really fun. I'd say that these are one of the creepiest things that I've ever seen in RuneScape. This is really kind of creepy, these things crawling on the floor, and I have to kill them like 3 times or something, like each one of them 3 times, so it's kind of weird, but also creepy. A Soul's Bane done for like literally no XP at all, a combined total of 1,000 XP and 500 coins for actually kind of a longer quest, or a longer quest than I thought it was going to be. But anyway, let's take a look quickly here at the diaries and see how much I have left to do for the Varrock medium. Pretty sure that's pretty much all the requirements. This is the part I was trying to regret for a while. You have to get rid of a kitten because you have to select the one that you want, and I don't want to get rid of my kitten. I feel too bad. I'm not excited about this. I feel like you should just be able to have more than one cat. I don't like having to do this. But on the other hand, I guess you can kind of choose a cat that you want. Like, this feels horrible. It's a game, but I feel terrible doing it. Now, apparently I select a new kitten. Which one should I get? I'll get the white one. I have a little white cat myself. I have a little deaf white cat, so I'll get a little white cat in the game as well. Okay, that's cool. Done everything that I need to do for the medium diaries, and I got a genie lamp as well. But the main reason is because now I can configure my teleport to be to be from Varrock to the Grand Exchange, which is nice. It's also another plate of armor that you get as a reward here. Anyway, the main reason that I did all of that was so I can go here. You don't have enough of course I don't have enough law runes, but anyway, I can configure that teleport to be to the Grand Exchange, which is going to be nice. I also got this reward here, which I'm sure gives you other bonuses and stuff like that. But I really just want to run over to the bank and grab some law runes so I can just test this teleport, which will be really nice and just be a huge time saver in the long run. Okay, so now if I right click and then go configure, I'll change it to the Grand Exchange. And then just by clicking that teleport should bring me right to the GE. That's awesome. That's really awesome, actually. So that was definitely worth it doing. It didn't really take long, and it just feels really nice to be able to have a teleport right here. So I think for now, I'm pretty happy with the diaries that I've done. I'm obviously going to continue at this later because I feel like there's so many reasons to be completing as many of these as I can because the rewards are actually really good. Especially doing this one, I really want to get, I think it's the hard right here done. I want to get basically base 70 stats so I can then work on agility more efficiently. Obviously be able to change my Camelot teleport to my Sears teleport. Right now, I'm going to go on a bit of a runecrafting grind, and I don't know for how long. I'm just going to do earth runes for a little bit. I think it's just to level 13. And then, yeah, so once I hit mud runes, I'm going to do mud runes for a long time because they profit pretty well. And having Enlightened Journey done was a great quest to have done because it's going to make doing that run really nice. So anyway, yeah, I just need to get some willow logs here to fill up for that teleport, and then I'll pretty much be ready to go for to get some of this going here. So obviously I need this teleport as well, and just kind of getting myself organized here to basically get to doing mud runes for honestly a while. Like probably I'm just going to run over here and put the logs in. I'm thinking I'm probably going to go close to 50 or like mid 40s doing mud runes, and then I'll switch over to nature runes and then probably cosmic runes and stuff like that. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this runecrafting grind for quite a while, to be honest, like probably in real time, at least a week or two, just doing it while I play because I really need to start making some money. I'm also just going to kind of play around here. I don't really, like I haven't done this in a while, so I'm just kind of playing around trying to get everything organized for myself here. I'm not really sure exactly how I'm going to do it. Once I get a run kind of down, I'll probably show it, but for the first little bit, I'm not. Like I know, generally speaking, I'm going to run over here like I'm doing and teleport with this guy here to Varrock. I'm also going to add these green things here. Just, I don't know why. I don't really know why I put the one on the bottom there. I feel like it's kind of useless to have it there. In fact, I know it is, but anyway. So I'm going to add another one probably, or just around the screen just so I can do it kind of AFK, I guess. Like I'll be watching YouTube and stuff while I'm doing this. But anyway, this is the base run here, like I just did there, except pretty soon it will become, there's 12 runecrafting already. Actually, that's going to be really quick, so I probably only have to do a few runs of earth runes and then teleport back to Castle Wars, which doesn't make sense the way I laid it out. I don't know why I put that green kind of bar or screen marker there because it doesn't really make sense to have it there, so I'm just going to remove it and then teleport back to Castle Wars. Gonna get ready for mud runes now because it literally took me like 3 runs to get to level 13 runecrafting, but I do need a couple of things here. It's been a little bit. I need like water talismans, and like you need to use one water talisman on the earth altar and then it will make mud runes or something like that. So yeah, that's just kind of getting ready here, organizing everything, and hopefully all this money will come back to me and I'll make a pretty good profit doing this. I think for the most part I'm ready to go. I feel like this is going to get smoother as time goes on, but this is not my first run. I think this is my second run. Yeah, I'm just going to do, you saw what I did, so I don't necessarily need to show it fully. But anyway, that run over and over. And as I go, I'll probably have better methods of getting this done. Yeah, I'm going to do this for a while. So anyway, let's get at this grind here. There's 15 rune crafting. I've also updated my screen markers here. So wherever I have one, basically just the place that I need to click. Actually, right there was just kind of a fluke because I didn't have it there for the chest. I have that one and the inventory there for that talisman, and then everything else is kind of, I'll do a quick run here, and I think I'm getting relatively used to it. So basically I run over here, teleport with, or not teleport, fly with this guy, and then the Varrock option will be selected. I click that, and then I obviously go to Varrock, and then from Varrock the altar is selected, and then I enter the altar, and then I make sure to use the water talisman right there, because if I don't, then I'll just make earth runes, which will be just a waste of money. And anyway, yeah, so that's it. Yeah, I've only been doing it for a few hours, but I think I'm getting the hang of it now. There's 20 rune crafting, 25 rune crafting, 30 rune crafting, 35 rune crafting, as well as 35 farming. Thankfully, I realized this mistake. Well, it's actually a very big mistake. I wasn't wearing a binding necklace, which is actually a massive mistake because I was losing a lot of money. I mean, I was still profiting, but I was losing a little bit of money by not wearing it. Basically, what the binding necklace will do is guarantee that I'll make a mud rune every single time instead of just like 50 or 60% of the time. So not paying attention much. Thankfully, I wasn't doing it for too long, although I did get up to 35 rune crafting. But anyway, these binding runes here are really going to help me make a lot more money. So anyway, there's a tip. Make sure you're wearing a binding necklace. So now that I'm using the binding necklace, it's actually making this way more profitable. I really should have paid more attention to doing, or to how to do mud runes properly. So I wasn't sure how long I was going to runecraft for. I'm going to probably keep going until I can do nature runes. But anyway, yeah, I'm just basically saying that this binding necklace has saved me quite a bit here. So definitely worth having one. I'm sure everybody in the world knows that except me. But anyway, I'm also going to enchant them myself. I feel like it actually is kind of a money maker, like in a little bit, because you can buy them for cheaper, at least right now. I know that always changes, but you can buy them for cheaper than what you can enchant them for. So you can just buy the emerald necklaces and just enchant them into a binding necklace, which really basic money maker, but it does profit actually a little bit. So I'm going to do this, probably just make like 100 of them or something like that, and then it'll be more than enough to get me the amount that I need, as well as a profit. Like if I ever need, if I'm done and I want to sell them back, I'll also profit a little bit. 40 rune crafting. There is 44 rune crafting, which I believe means I can now do nature runes. So I don't know, to be honest right now. And there is over 1 mil already in nature or mud runes, sorry. So that's pretty good. Not great, but okay. So I sold 6,791 for, I think that was about 1.2 mil. Yeah, not too bad. 187 each, which is always pretty good. So this is a great profitable. I mean, I'm making good money doing it. I'm at 3.2 mil, and like it hasn't been that much time in real time to be making this. So I'm just gonna stick with mud runes for a little bit. And there is, I missed it of course, but 50 rune crafting, which is actually a pretty big number for rune crafting. I think that I'm just kind of getting bored, to be honest, of doing the mud runes. So I kind of want a little bit more excitement while gaming. So because mud runes are all safe and everything, but if I do nature runes using the abyss, I have like a slight chance at dying, and it just makes me kind of feel a little bit, I guess, more engaged. So I'm gonna do nature runes now, and I'm obviously gonna use it through the abyss. I think it's honestly the same time probably if you just run to the actual altar, but maybe not. I don't know. I like doing it this way. So anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna do nature runes for a little bit here, probably until double cosmics, and then I'll do double cosmics. Yeah, I'm just gonna grind this out for quite a while. It's just, I feel like it'll be nice to just have a bit of money to work with. I mean, I'll grind it as long as I can. I feel like I'll get bored doing it for too long. Anyway, yeah, so I've decided that I need to do something that I should have done kind of, I guess, a while ago, which is just get more pouches. I don't want to carry like the most expensive gear because I got to run through the wilderness. I guess the abyss isn't technically the wilderness. Anyway, I just want to go and get some of the rune pouches so I can carry more essence with me. And obviously you do that by going into the abyss and then just killing the creatures in the abyss. And I think there's like I don't know what the drop rate is, but anyway, you just kill these guys and you have a drop rate of getting the pouches, which I desperately need. So here's the first pouch. I got the medium one, so I got I think 2 more to go. I have like a small and a large, maybe something like that. There's the large. So okay, actually I was wrong. I have the small one in my bank because I got that one by doing Enter the Abyss. So now I have all of the ones that I can use. I think the next one that I can use is like an extra large one, which is at 75 rune crafting or something like that, but I can use all of the ones that I have now, and it's gonna like honestly probably double the amount of runes, not quite double, but almost double the amount of runes that I'm crafting. So that's gonna be really really nice. As of right now, one inventory of nature runes is worth 7k, which is actually pretty good. And there's 55 runecrafting. Honestly, it's not going that badly. Like I don't mind doing this. I know a lot of people hate runecrafting. I don't hate it that much right now, actually. Like, it's nice to know that it's profiting. So yeah, like I think I was saying earlier, so there's 2,000 worth 350k, which is pretty good. I've really not been doing this for very long. I'm pretty sure I've been doing it for about an hour. So I saw a lot of guides that said it was about 500k an hour. I would estimate, maybe because I'm doing it a little bit more AFK, that it's more like 400k an hour. But anyway, that changes as time goes on. I'm going to do this until I get 59, which will be 2 cosmic runes. Again, we'll make even more money. So yeah, anyway, I'm just going to keep doing this. I'm going to sell this 5.2k worth of nature runes. I'm going to leave it at the just 168 coins, and that will profit me hopefully pretty well when it's all done. There's 58 runecrafting, so just one more level to go. Sold all of these nature runes for almost a mil, 878k, which isn't terrible, to be honest. It's getting to the point now where it's taking a long time to level up, which isn't that surprising, I guess. I also have 4.8 mil. Just going from 58 to 59 takes quite a while, so that's why I put in level 58, because it takes so long to gain a level. Now, this is something that I'm sure all of you know, but I didn't know. You can just shift-click to empty these pouches. I didn't know that until literally almost level 59 runecrafting. So yeah, that's good to know. Of course, I miss it because I always miss the important levels, but there is 59 runecrafting, which means I can now do cosmic runes, which, I mean, I'm going to do it through the Abyss as well, so it's not anything different, but it's just going to profit me a little bit more and hopefully get me a little more XP. And just continuing to sell them here. So there's another 639k. I'm also then going to sell this roughly 1,000. I just sell them as often as I can because the price varies so much, and sometimes it goes down a lot and sometimes it goes up a lot. So I feel like it's better to sell them. I also have 5.8 mil. But yeah, I feel like it's better to sell them just kind of every so often because sometimes the price will randomly just drop like a lot and sometimes it will go up a lot. So anyway, yeah, what are the bonds at here? 5 mil. I'm actually going to try to get one for 5 mil, I think, but we'll see. Another thing that I do, it's probably overkill and you don't really have to do it, but I just like mark the tiles around the altar that I'm using. So I'm now switching to the cosmic altar. That's kind of cool in here. So I want to know how many I can get because now I'm doing doubles. So I want to know how many runes I get per inventory. So there's 48 just on that. I'm going to empty these and see how many I get per run. 84 cosmic runes. So that's pretty good. Per inventory gets me 9k. So yeah, 2k more than the nature runes to do double cosmic. So even if the XP, I'm not even looking, I think it's all around the same. Even if the XP isn't more, the amount of money is definitely worth it. So now I'm going to try to sell 3k cosmic runes. I'm also going to collect 175k for those. They're selling for 107 each. Yeah, so they obviously sell for less than nature runes, but I'm obviously making 2, so I'm making like 214 per 1 essence. Trying to save money by charging these glories here, and I'm realizing that it only gives you 4 charges instead of 6, so I think it's probably not worth it. I'm just going to buy them from the GE instead of enchanting them myself. Just continuing to show everything here because I feel like it's so exciting, but just selling more cosmics, selling more battle staffs, just making some money. Over the real time, it's only been a few days, so it's, you know, it's nice to be at 6.1 mil, getting close to the point. I think I'm going to buy a bond soon, but just not yet, but soon. And there's 40 farming. It's actually a pretty big number for runecrafting. There's 60 runecrafting. That is by far the highest runecrafting level I've ever had on an account. Another tip, and honestly, I think I'm going to do a video on this later on because I kind of like doing a bit like some tip videos or some like short guide videos. I just made it so now when I run over here, you'll see I've made it so the Mage of Zamorak is actually like marked and like glows, so I can see him much more easily. So that's something that's definitely worth doing if you haven't done it. Definitely a good tip to know. It's easy to do as well, just in the RuneLite client. And getting the profit for about 7k cosmics is only 718k, but I guess I was able to make 7k cosmics so quickly. It's selling them at 107 each. Not too bad. I think finally I've decided I'm going to try to buy a bond now that I have 7 mil. I'm going to try to buy a bond. I'm also trying to sell those for 106. I'm trying to sell them as high as I can to make as much money as I can. So I'm going to try to buy a bond here. They're going 5.3 mil. I'm honestly going to try to buy it for 5 mil and just see what happens. Like, I have time, like I always say, so I'll just give it. If it takes a day or two, then that's honestly not too bad. And I apologize for the video quality because it is now a recording from my phone, but I bought the bond relatively quickly. I just checked my phone a few hours after the putting up the offer for 5 mil, and I ended up selling or buying the bond for 5 mil, I believe. Here, let me check for, yeah, exactly 5 mil, so not too bad. Pretty happy about that. There's 45 farming. Doing a beginner clue scroll because why not? For pretty much nothing. Okay, fair enough. The Abyss is normally pretty safe. I've never come that close to dying, but they were hitting me very hard there. I mean, obviously, if you've done this, you know that they can attack you as you're running through. But anyway, whatever they're called, they can attack you, and it's like a multi-combat zone, so you're being attacked by multiple things at once, and sometimes Sometimes I'll get down to like 20 HP, but I've definitely never gotten down to 4 there. So yeah, that was kind of sketchy. This is also what I've been doing when I get down super low, just so I don't have to waste money on food, is I've been using one of the teleports here. I've also marked the tiles because for some reason I get super confused as to where I am when I teleport there. Anyway, so then I just drink from the pool, go to the bank and restart, and it also like resets all my stats and saves money on food. I'm selling about 9k cosmic runes for 934k. Here's another clue scroll opening for, I mean, it's worth 2k. The black axe, I guess, is kind of okay. And the nature runes, or then not the nature, the law runes are actually not too bad either. Selling some more cosmic runes here, and just overall getting more stuff and making money and stuff like that. But, oh, there, they all sold. Okay, so that puts me at another few 100k, I assume. I sold them for 104 each. Still just at the grind here, making some money. I gotta buy some more glories and just kind of keep the teleports going and stuff like that. And there is 50 farming. So I'm gonna just do a test here. I'm gonna go to the farming guild and see if it will help kind of progress my farming level any quicker. It is going actually very quickly, but I just want to see if there's any patches in the farming guild that I can use that will actually benefit me right now anyway. So like I thought, you pretty much need to be level 65 farming to really utilize this at all, because there's a fruit tree patch, so pretty much what I can use here just isn't worth teleporting out here. So I gotta wait till 65 farming before this is kind of useful to me. Just noticing in OBS, I don't know why the quality of the video has just randomly gone down. Like only the past 2 clips have been like that, as you can probably tell by the text in the bottom left there. It's all like, even there, it's like on OBS it's very thin and kind of like hard to read, but on my screen it's not like that. I'm recording in fixed resolution, which I've always done, and there's never been an issue. Normally it looks really nice. OBS did update yesterday, so I wonder if there's something in the settings that changed. I'm gonna try to play with that, because I obviously like my video qualities to look nice. I mean, I know I'm playing an old game from like 2007, but still, almost like the text has been like thinned out and like the contrast has been completely reduced. So I'm gonna kind of play with that here and see if I can fix it. So I'm not really able to. I don't know what's going on. You can see right there, for some reason on my screen the text is fine, but on the OBS recordings the text is like really thin and not what it normally is. So I'm not sure why that's happening. Little things like this will definitely bug me, so I'm gonna kind of keep playing with it here and try to fix it, because a big priority of mine is to have like nice quality videos. And yeah, I don't know why this is happening. I've kind of fixed it. The solution was to basically be playing on full screen, so I'm playing like fixed resolution or the fixed layout or whatever it is, and I'm playing that on full screen, just like stretched with the Runecrafting client, so it looks nice. I've also just made the mouse a little bit bigger so it looks more natural. The quality of the video probably actually looks better like this. I might not always play like this, but I think for now it's okay, because it looks really nice. Like visually it's nicer to on YouTube it will look a bit higher quality. But anyway, yeah, my priority is usually to make sure that my videos are nice quality. So yeah, I'm glad that I've kind of fixed it, at least for now, and it looks kind of nice. So anyway, that makes me feel kind of better, I guess. I'm just gonna get back at Runecrafting. I'm gonna do this for kind of as long as I can and make as much money as I can. And if you hear the cat in the background, then, well, yeah, I guess you do. So anyway, that's gonna do it for episode 11 of my old school RuneScape progression series. If you guys enjoy the videos, please feel free to like and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching.